Nearly 500 years ago, witnesses claim the sky itself turned into a battlefield filled with strange orbs and rods descending from above. And according to historical records, this happened above the German city of Nuremberg in 1561. The event began shortly after sunrise on April 14th. Witnesses reported seeing strange shapes surrounding the sun, glowing spheres, crosses, long rod-like objects stretching across the sky. And these objects didn't just simply appear. They moved, they interacted with one another, and eventually, they fought. The event was so unusual that a description and illustration were created shortly afterward. And honestly, I think it's better if we let the account speak for itself. However, understand that the original account was written nearly 500 years ago, so for clarity, here's a modern reading of what witnesses described. In the early morning hours of April 14, 1561, many people in and around Nuremberg reported witnessing a strange phenomenon near the sun. At first, two blood-red arcs appeared in the sky. Around them were numerous red, black, and metallic-looking spheres arranged in lines, squares, and clusters. Between these spheres appeared blood-red crosses and long rod-like shapes stretching across the sky. Within and around these rods were additional spheres in large numbers. Then the objects began moving. The spheres flew toward one another, moving in and out of formations around the sun. Some appeared to dart back and forth across the sky, others seemed to collide. Witnesses described the objects as fighting amongst themselves. This continued for more than an hour. As the conflict intensified, many of the objects reportedly fell toward the earth as though they were burning. Large amounts of smoke were sent to rise from where they fell, and after it was over, witnesses reported seeing a final object in the sky. It was described as a massive black spear, long. One end pointed to the east and the other pointed to the west. Honestly, that's a lot stranger than most summaries make it sound. Today, many people compare the event to a UFO sighting, centuries before modern UFO culture even existed. Others believe witnesses were describing a rare natural phenomenon interpreted through the beliefs of the time. But whatever happened above Nuremberg that morning, people are still debating it to this very day. That's what makes the story so fascinating and captivating. Not simply whether the people of Nuremberg witnessed extraterrestrials, but the fact that nearly 500 years later, we're still reading the same account, still looking at the same illustration, and still asking the same question. What the heck did they witness? So, what do you think? Was this some kind of intergalactic war, or an exaggerated meteor shower? I'm Josiah, and thank you for tuning into this week's Paranormish Night Lore. Now, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and trust me, the next one is gonna be good. Stay curious.